Singer Eddie Robinson has recently arrived from Liverpool with pockets full of dreams, but not much more. Luckily, he's found himself somewhere to live. It's not palatial, but it is as cheap as chips.
Spent a couple of days here, looking for accommodation around the apartments and stuff, and I ended up buying a caravan for €500, and I've just got my keys, so going in to have a look. Key for the caravan, a very small one for a very big dream. I've never had a caravan before, so I'm not particularly well up on how the caravan community does things, but I'm sure I'll learn.
The previous owner has left him some freebies.
He's kindly left me a quilt, but I will be getting some new bedding, a couple of British sockets for my British laptop and stuff. A couple of tins of beans there. Yummy beans on toast. Who doesn't like beans on toast? Of course, in here we have a little loo. I've never really used one of these things before, so it's all a bit of an adventure.
Especially if he has those beans. Eddie needs to find work, and fast. He's only got enough money to last a month in Benidorm, and he needs to find 225 quid for his next month's rent at the campsite.
I'm trying to live on a budget till a bit more work comes in, so I'll be able to look after myself and hopefully won't have to scrounge off anybody. And the quicker I get gigs, the quicker I'll pay me way.
But with cutthroat competition in the Benidorm entertainment scene, Eddie's future is far from certain. Just a couple of blocks down from Dean, struggling singer Eddie's blown 370 quid on a caravan at Camping Benidorm, and he hasn't got much cash left. But today, he's managed to secure his first audition, next door at Camping Villamar, and he sincerely hopes there will be rocking. He's auditioning for Entertainment's officer, Graham Boland.
That'll do for tonight.
It's like somebody going and asking for a job, you know, off the street. Can I have a job? Well, we don't know what you like. You haven't given us a CV or anything. If it's difficult, you just tell them, you don't have to pay me if you don't like me. Essential kit for Benidorm.
Well, that's one fan already.
This is an original song, so if you haven't heard it, you know, it's probably because you haven't heard it before.
Might need to work on your patter a bit.
Why'd you leave me here? Why'd you leave me with nothing left but the memories, babe?
It's vital Eddie impresses entertainment boss Graham. He needs gigs if he's going to stay in Benidorm, and the competition's fierce.
Baby, I've gotta get out.
It looks like Graham's recording the performance. Then again, he could be playing Candy Crush.
No Mondays, no Tuesdays, any day at all.
Well, the audience seemed to like him, but what about Graham? Eddie's nervous.
It is important to impress them, obviously. If you don't impress them, someone else will get the job.
I've just been talking to the boss there. He's happy as Larry. What he may want is, instead of doing every Monday, do alternative.
It's a start, but 1 gig a fortnight isn't going to keep Eddie in Benidorm. His month's money is disappearing fast, but Eddie's still hopeful that his Benidorm dream will become a reality.
Here, I've got to start from the bottom again, and that's, you know, I was expecting to do that anyway, so... But I think, you know, just keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll get the work.
There are hundreds of bars in Benidorm, and Liverpool singer Eddie's been in most of them already, looking for work.
Some bars, they won't have solo acts on. It's a case of, if you're not a tribute act, they won't book you.
Eddie's come to Benidorm after his bookings back home dried up, leaving him earning just 160 quid a week for a couple of performances.
Like in Liverpool, through the week you won't get anything at all. So all your work's got to be done Saturday and Sunday. I mean, people don't even go out on a Friday anymore. With Benidorm, it's round the clock. So a few more opportunities over here.
Fingers crossed. Eddie's only got enough cash to last him a month, and he needs to get gigs quickly if he's going to survive. But it's not going well.
Now, I've no openings for the cabaret at the moment. For July, August, September, we've got our acts sorted.
A couple of bars I've been to, they just straight said no, unless you're a tribute, you can't work on here, which is a bit of a problem for me.
But Eddie's refusing to give up.
I'm a pub singer from Liverpool. I've been over here a few weeks.
Can you sing for us now?
Can I sing for you now?
Could you do that? Jump on a karaoke?
What, right now?
Right now.
That's thrown him.
Just down the road.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see
what you got.
Okay.
I mean, you might be absolutely fantastic, and you might not.
No, you
For our
don't.
bar.
You don't know what you get until you hear me, do you? Yeah.
Do you need the words on the screen?
Come on, stick them on just in case I have a blank moment.
There's a man I meet, he walks up our street, he never lets some, but I know cause he once told me that ship calls dignity.
All together now.
All together now.
I've just said that.
Set it up, 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 on a ship calls dignity.
Wow, it's just like Britain's Got Talent, but with actual talent. Did he make it?
Thank you very much.
You've got a lovely voice, and you really, really have.
Thanks.
Tell you what I've got this week.
Yeah.
Sunday. Perhaps if we got you on at 10,
Do you know-
leave at
do you know what?
10 to 11.
So if I call in tomorrow with a poster,
fabulous,
about 7
yeah.
o'clock in the evening, yeah? Cheers,
See
Jackie.
you then.
Thanks a lot, love.
Thank you, darling.
Ta-ra.
Eddie's trial by karaoke has won him another weekly gig, but it wasn't easy.
Slightly odd. I've never been asked to do an impromptu karaoke performance before, but, you know, whatever it takes.
Eddie charges 40 quid for a 1-hour gig. A one-off Sunday spot isn't enough to secure his future, but his persistence is paying off for now. As nighttime descends on the Costa Blanca, singer Eddie's on his way to his biggest gig yet, on the Strip. Benidorm's Party Central, where the crowds are usually loud and often loaded. But big crowds aren't a problem for Eddie. He's seen it all before.
I've had some great times. Been with some good bands and that. China Crisis, great band. Spent about 11 years with them. Went all over the place. Probably the biggest crowd I've ever played to was about 12,000, I think. And then I started singing on my own. This is my big musical adventure on my own.
The crowd tonight isn't quite stadium standard, but it's big enough for Benidorm, and there's a support act, quite literally.
Nice on, fellas.
Good evening.
Does anyone remember China Crisis?
Moving on. Eddie's been getting work, but it's been a struggle.
I've been doing a campsite, a few bars before or after the bingo. But work's work. Thank you very much.
Well, they might not know China Crisis, but they like already. He gets a warm reception, but more importantly, a fistful of euros, and he's pleased with how it's gone.
Very busy here, as you can see. So it's a good gig to get, really.
With a lot more Scouse determination and a few more gigs like tonight, Eddie might just be on the road to making his Benidorm dream a reality. But with Benidorm suffering from a heat wave, caravan life is beginning to get to him.
This is like a greenhouse effect here. If it wasn't so hot, I'd be really enjoying it.
Not to mention the lack of space.
It starts getting really uncomfortable, like claustrophobic. I keep banging my elbows and stuff in there as well, and my head coming out the door. Must have banged my head about 6 times. It's like, duh, when are you gonna learn?
Something needs to change, as camping life is clearly not for Eddie. But without much cash coming in, he doesn't think he can afford an apartment yet. Unlike Trevor, musician Eddie is desperate to swap his caravan for bricks and mortar. For that, he needs to save some cash, and he's heard of a top money-saving idea.
Fresh spring mountain water.
He got the tip from his dad, Edward, who's lived out here for years.
I've been up here about a dozen times, and you can get as much as you want.
You can get plumbed in on the site. I think you pay €20 a month water charge for it, so it's another way of saving money. I mean, it probably costs a couple of euros in petrol, but if you take 5 bottles with you and you're getting like 40 litres of it, I got a bottle of water on the beach first day I was here. A little half-litre bottle, and that cost me €2. I don't know how much 40 litres it cost in the shops.
It all adds up,
Oh, no.
unless you take the wrong road.
Oh, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Getting water on the cheap.
After paying a 60p toll, an hour of constant driving, and unsuccessfully asking the locals for help...
Hola, looking for the water spring.
Agua.
Aqua.
Agua.
I think it's up here.
Probably foreign. Eventually they arrive. Not quite what Eddie imagined.
I was expecting it, you know, to be kind of on the mountain with a stream of water coming down over the rocks and things like that. Just a little pipe coming out the wall.
If Eddie could read Spanish, he'd know that the sign says the water isn't guaranteed safe for drinking, but it's free, sort of.
I'll have to be wary, that's toll road next time I come up here.
Yeah, you just took the wrong road, didn't you?
It's not the paying the 85 cents, it's the petrol.
Well, hopefully it was worth the effort.
Lost me a couple of weeks, really. I mean, how tight can you get?
You said it, Eddie. Back at camping Benidorm, the heat, the cramped conditions and no running water have finally got to Scouse singer Eddie.
It is hard living in a caravan in this heat. It's like a pressure cooker. A nap in the afternoon, forget it. Forget about it. You just wake up in a puddle of sweat.
He's got lucky. There's going to be no more sweaty bed for Eddie. One of the bar owners he works for has a room going in a shared house.
Big, massive house, big rooms, big bathroom, big kitchen, big lounge with flat-screen TV, car park and swimming pool, terrace for having coffee on. The rent's about a third less than on the site, so it's a no-brainer, really.
He's even flogged the caravan, and his campsite neighbour Chris is helping get it off the site.
So, do you think it's a good idea to get all of this out?
Well,
outside?
if we've got to take it down, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So,
You're not very well prepared for this, Edward, are you?
No. What's wrong with that?
Just disconnect the gas pump.
This thing here?
Oh, for God's sake.
That was easy enough, wasn't it?
It was for you, wasn't it? It was for you.
All Eddie's belongings have been sold, binned or returned to the dump where he found them.
If someone wants something, they'll go up the dump and have a look. And they go, oh, I like that. That'll do in my back garden or whatever, and take it. I got them chairs from there. So I didn't have any chairs outside here, so I got them off the dump. So obviously someone else didn't want them, and I did. But now they're going back to the dump, and someone else might want them.
As a total novice, Eddie is relying on his mate and neighbour Chris to do all of the work.
Yeah.
And after all that, he's left his bag in the caravan.
Do you need it now?
Yeah.
Aren't you going to break the...
Careful, Eddie, there's no supports on the back end.
Whoa!
Don't think he's cut out for campsite living.
Laugh, I know that. Come on.
I told you I'd tip over, didn't I?
Right.
And after only 6 weeks on the site, all trace of Eddie is gone. Well, almost.
Well, bye-bye, Camper Benidorm. It's been good, but I'm off to cooler accommodation. But it's been good to me.
But he's not moving far. His new room is in a proper house just round the corner.
All this space. I can turn around without banging my elbows. Table out here, big brolly. Sit out here, drinking coffee. Looking over the mountains, catching the breeze. Doesn't get much better, really, does it?
But it's not goodbye to camping Benidorm. Just see you in a bit.
Where them buildings are on the hills, well, camping Benidorm is kind of halfway between them and here. It's only down the road, so still stay in touch with everybody, call in the bar for a drink. Be cheeky with everyone, because I'm not living on site and it doesn't matter if I upset anyone.
Charming. As long as you're OK then, Eddie. One man who has predicted the future is entertainment manager Graham. His work stress is back with a vengeance. Eddie is playing a gig tonight and things aren't going to plan.
There's only me to do the both, so I have to do the bingo. I'll get out with the people checking the things, checking the tickets, and then what happens is I've got to rush out of there and come up here and set all this up ready for the artist. I've got to do it quickly, otherwise half of these will just go.
This should be set up already. The cable should be in, the main should be here, lights should be on, so you've got a bit of light to work with, but nothing, you know. So it wouldn't surprise me if I ended up singing in the dark.
I've asked the bar staff not to put the TV on, the football on this TV, because you'll get somebody sat there. I'm going to have to explain to them, if you want to watch football, you're going to have to go on the TV over there, which causes a bit of friction. Happy days, our kids.
It's the last thing he needs.
As you know, before I was trying to cut down on the hours, on the days, but it hasn't worked out. It just hasn't worked out.
Finally, Eddie starts his set and the crowd love it, but it's never that simple for Graham. A feud between his artist and the bar staff could be disastrous.
Right, I've got to lower this down a little bit. Yeah. Get some etiquette, mate.
What happened in there then? I came out the back, switched stuff off, and then when I come back in, a couple of the customers come up to me and said that one of the waiters had come up and gone like that.
Right up to my face, he went, turn it down now, while I was singing.
There's a lot at stake. It's not every day Graham finds an artist he can rely on.
I've got a funny feeling they've got it in for him, but he's kept the crowd in here tonight, and the crowd have enjoyed him. They've asked him to go on for more. So, for me, it's value for money.
But with Eddie's Benidorm career blossoming, he can start to pick and choose. Tonight's events are the final straw at Villamar.
I'm glad to be out of it, and I'm kind of disappointed at myself for letting them get the better of me. So I'm not happy about that, but I'm happy I don't have to go through that stress anymore.